Hi guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for the way this video looks. I have a super old computer, and because of that, it does not let me do voiceovers on PowerPoint, so I have to record it like this, but we'll get through it and hopefully get you guys all the information you need. So I had Rofuth and Pipenbring Chapter 11, Supervising Staff in a Social Environment. My name is Jordan Cooey. So first up is role of the supervisor. Supervisors can do many things, including being leaders, coaches, clinicians, advocates, program developers, teammates, mentors, teachers, learners, superiors, subordinates, and so much more. Previously, the supervisory role was typically about supervision relationships with subordinates. However, due to budget cuts and kind of the shift in social work, it's been more focused on administrative tasks. Also, due to budget cuts, as well as the shift in what is required of supervisors with the administrative tasks, workers are often left to do more with less. So, less pay, less workers, higher caseloads, higher expectations, and they can be more focused on the availability of resources rather than specific needs of the clients. So there are different types of supervision, such as individual, group, and peer. One-on-one supervision is required for social workers for clinical exams, but it's also used frequently within organizations to review cases. Group supervision incorporates a collective approach for sharing knowledge and experiences and can produce a all-in-the-same-boat benefit of normalizing shared experiences, stressors, and practice ideas. These are typically done with others in your department or your office. Peer supervision involves seeking professional supervision from counterparts, colleagues, and is often used by clinicians in private practice for case consultation. Supervision is primarily focused on ensuring the protection of the clients through competent and ethical provision of services by the social worker. So the 5 E's of supervision are empathy, exemplary modeling, ethical behaviors, empowering, and educating. So first one is empathetic supervision. These supervisors are more emotionally attuned to the supervisees and can gauge whether the supervisee is feeling overworked, unsure of their skills, burnt out, over or under emotionally involved in clients. They demonstrate awareness and understanding of the experience of work and associated feelings. They're cognizant of both the client-specific and organizational stressors. And the supervisor must establish professional boundaries for the emotional content that is explored and processed in supervision, as a focus should not be aimed at improving the focus should be aimed at improving practice and not for the purposes of therapy for the supervisee. So that last one is kind of the drawback of empathetic supervision. Exemplary supervision is to employ skills of leading and teaching by example. Supervisors have numerous opportunities to be exemplary models or of professional practice that can range from effective communication, boundaries, critical thinking, uniting teams, and applying ethical behaviors, modeling awareness of diversity, and displaying how to facilitate open and respectful conversations, and supervision about differences in culture, age, language, sexual orientation, expression, physical abilities, gender, etc. Process-centered supervision is concerned with understanding the transactional nature of communication between the client, supervisee, and supervisor. The potent, effective responses of clients can be enacted by supervisees, and they unknowingly identify with clients' effect during impasses in times of difficulty in therapy. Ethical supervision is when supervisors manage resources. They have to make judgment calls about the use and allocation of resources, including restructuring, reduction, or elimination of services and staff. It's critical to note that judgment calls should always be kept at the client's best interests in mind. It's the ethical responsibility of supervisors to advocate for their supervisees and clients when the threat or reality of reduced resources may cause different outcomes for clients due to change in the service delivery. Ethical decisions can encompass issues of dual relationships, such as a supervisor or a worker having another relationship with a possible client outside of the work. Dilemmas about how to best advocate for a client to remain in treatment even though the funder will no longer authorize payment, how to document in a manner that protects clients, organization, and the social worker, and even how to engage clients in topics that go against their personal values. Educational supervision is about teaching and developing knowledge, skills, and self-awareness of the supervisee. It often involves socializing those that are new to the field, the professional organization, and their departments. It also involves learning processes that may be applied indirectly, interactively, experientially, and directly. Indirect learning can include reading case assignments and notes, while direct learning involves supervisor-led discussions. Interactive learning includes role-playing, two-way mirrors, video recordings. Conceptualization of mindset states that individuals can have a fixed or growth mindset towards learning new concept. A fixed mindset enjoys easy tasks, doesn't really ask for help, and is quick to lose motivation. A growth mindset enjoys tasks that are more difficult. They ask for help and they welcome the help, and they don't lose motivation, which leads to better learning outcomes. Understanding the mindsets of the supervisees can allow supervisors to change their teaching approaches to stop resistance of those with fixed mindsets and build on learning opportunities.